the heavyweight championship.
While talking about the speed and power of Joseph Parker, talk show host Adam Catterall said that Parker has put down some serious threats in the names of Deontay Wilder and Zhilei Zhang. Adam shared that Zhang's hands are quite fast, but they were no match for Parker.
He has proven how to take away the threat of serious power. In the way that he boxes. Obviously, Daniel Dubois, we know he's got some serious power, but
are you talking about Wilder in this instance?
Zhang got a lot of power as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And Zhang's hands are actually quite fast.
Adam said that Joseph Parker has proven a lot in his previous fights, and he can really stick to a game plan to get decisive victory.
And Zhang's hands are actually quite fast.
Yeah, they're very fast.
Well, yeah, but his hands are quite rapid. Parker proved in those two fights that he can box to a game plan, stick to a game plan, and obviously execute a game plan.
Joseph Parker claimed that he should have been busy fighting after his last opponent, but all the weight turned into a blessing in disguise because he has been building his foundation, body, and muscles for his next opponent. Parker said that he will be even more dangerous this time around.
It's weird how close we are and how much time we spend together. A month away, it was kind of like I was missing a body part, you know what I mean? Where's my place at? The kitchen.
The boy full of power.
Kitchen's perfect.
Joseph Parker's brother, John Parker, praised his brother for having an insane amount of power and said that he was always way better than him. John commented that Joseph is completely fired up to take on the next opponent, and he has improved his game a lot.
We arrived yesterday, he arrived today, and he lives here. So once George gets here, it's all on.
Catterall further shared that Joseph Parker might be the only one who can defuse the bomb that lurks around in the name of Daniel Dubois. Adam said that no one can write off Joseph Parker just yet, and although Dubois is the favorite going into this fight, he has a very serious threat to face in February.
He's an interesting one because Dubois is quicker than the pair of them that we've just been speaking about, right? And he also carries that power.
Yeah.
Do not back against Joseph Parker in this fight because he could nullify this bomb. He could defuse this bomb and he could throw the cat amongst the pigeons with this particular fight. I agree with you. I think Dubois is the favourite going into the fight, given the run that he's currently on. But Parker's tail will be up. He's a live underdog. He's earned this opportunity, and he could go in there and nullify this and absolutely blow the whole thing up.
Tyson Fury is backing Joseph Parker to cause an upset when he tries to become a two-time world champion against Daniel Dubois. Fury is a close friend of Joseph and had Parker around several training camps. Tyson is the latest fighter to have his say on the contest, and he thinks Parker can get the job done. While stating the outcome of the fight, Fury commented, "I've got to go with my old pal, Joseph Parker." Previously, Joseph Parker talked about how the fight between him and Daniel Dubois got made and said that they were waiting to see if Anthony Joshua would take the rematch, but that didn't happen, so his name was thrown in the mix.
It was, obviously straight after the fight with Dubois and Joshua, they were waiting to see if Joshua was going to take the rematch, and my name was thrown in the picture, and a few other names thrown in the picture, but they sort of narrowed it down to myself.
Joseph Parker stated that he would have to be on his A game if he wants to beat Daniel Dubois, and when the fight got announced, he was extremely excited for the opportunity. Parker shared that he will be better than how he was against his previous opponents.
And then when they announced it online, I was like over the moon because I was looking for a big fight, and Daniel is a great fight to be involved with because he's in good form. He's looked great in his last 3 outings, and he's full of confidence. And with each fight, he looked better and better. So I have to be on my game and better than what I was against Zhang and Wilder.
Matchroom CEO Eddie Hearn was asked for his view on the fight between Parker and Dubois and said that he expects Joseph to take the win. Eddie claimed, "I think it's a very tough four for Daniel Dubois. Joseph is in the form of his career. I'm his unofficial promoter. He's a good mate of mine. I really like him. He's worked so hard to get back in this position. Don't forget he's coming off 2 huge wins. He's earned his shot, and I think he's got a good style to beat Daniel Dubois. But Dubois is on a tremendous run. He's full of confidence, and I see it as a 50-50 fight." Daniel Dubois promoter Frank Warren claimed that he hasn't been in the ring with easy opponents, and Joseph Parker is a very tough challenge for him. Warren said that the entire February fight card is amazing, and Daniel is ready for any sort of trouble.
Every fight on there is a dream fight. I think Daniel, who's on a roll at the moment, who's very confident.
Another hard fight for him, by the way.
I was just going to say, he's not got another. When was the last time he had an easy job?
Precisely.
I mean, he had no easy jobs, and he's in with a winning fighter, a guy who's who's turned his career around.
Joseph Parker's promoter, David Higgins, believes that he would beat Daniel Dubois on February 22nd without any doubt. Higgins said that Daniel Dubois has been on a winning streak, but his previous opponents were not up to the mark, claiming that Joseph will have his hand raised on fight night.
I think Joseph will beat Daniel Dubois and become a two-time world champion. And I think that, no disrespect to Anthony Joshua, like he did amazing things, but he didn't really want to be in that ring with Daniel Dubois.
In their first unofficial face-off, Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker met each other in Saudi Arabia for the Usyk versus Fury rematch. Parker went up to Daniel and greeted him in the hotel.
Dynamic. Both fights.
Where'd you get it?
Just. So that was bringing home to you.
Oh yeah.
It is clear that Joseph Parker has been training hard, and he is looking jacked like never before to face Daniel Dubois next month.
C'était Dubois. He said, "Kelly, let's go." Or mockery of you. So let's watch what become of the fight. February 22 is the day to remember. So let's go. Thank you and God bless.